Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Remember this channel I always bring my trade setup on my trade pair. So this is another episode on my trading in 2025, and today this is 10 a.m. and I'm here to share with you my morning setup and how I do find my trades every single day. So right now we have a clean setup that I've already played out, but I didn't take the trade. And mind you, I don't like trading before the news. Although if I had been awake and I was on the chart when I saw the setup, it was my E++ setup, so I should have taken it. So, but right now I can't take any other trade, and we're already in London section. I will share my next setup by New York session, which is probably after the CPI news that is coming up today. Today is 15th of January, so I don't know when you see this video, but this is my trading as at today. So come to chat, let me show you my setup from the last from yesterday then to today. I will show you my setup and how I was able to project the next move that went as far as up to 200 pips in my direction. And we call the trader Sniper, which I also sent to my Telegram community. So if you're not there, make sure you use the link in the description to join the Telegram community. So join me on the chat, let me break down the trade and how I do find my setups every single day. So join me. See that I have like clean setup that went well on Monday, Tuesday, and today being Wednesday. So I just have clean setups that went to TP. So I will say that you haven't taken any loss between yesterday and today. So here's the trade breakdown of how I was able to get this buy trade. So first of all, I do have an alternative chart whereby I do my overall projection on the trade, and I then use it to forecast within my day trading, where I will be entering and exiting in a day. So I don't swing, I don't hold trades overnight. And I normally like my trade to play out in maximum of 6 hours, which is 2 hours. So after the first 2 hours, the second 2 hours, and the third 2 hours, if market didn't get to give me what I want, I'm probably closing. And at 6 o'clock, I'm done trading for the day. So that's just my trading room and trade plan, and that's helped me come this far in trading. So here was my projection, of which I did more breakdown on this before market even came up to this extent. So if you haven't watched the previous episode, make sure you go click the link below and you see the previous episode, and make sure you watch, so you follow up with this particular video. So I had this setup, and this is just my normal trading strategy. After marking out market sweeping out liquidity from the previous side, and I check whether market has swept any low, any major low, which is this one. And since market has already swept a low around here, so now I'm probably going to be looking out for a sell. And for me to get the sell, I have to check out for my most recent swing high, which was a most recent swing high before the break. So I had that most recent swing high, as you can see. So I will then plot my fib from that area, then down to this, to the swing that cleared the low. So I will then mark and extend. This is how I do it. So once I mark and extend it, and that's where you see this arrow that I normally place on my chart to make my chart just look neat, since I've done the analysis and waiting to just take the trade. So if you notice, I marked my arrow here. So here is the area that I'm planning to execute. And see that. So this is just how I do it. No other behind the scenes. So just take it that way. And since market is already inside my zone, I'm already in this trade. So for me to expect market to tap into this area, I had another setup. So I was looking at how can markets be able to push up from here up to this extent. So you can't just allow the market to be moving while you're not trading. So you have to find a way to engage in this market from this low up to this area. So first of all, we look at the most recent swings from this area, like internal structure that markets has to break and other things. So we found out that markets cleared liquidity here. Can you see that? Cleared the next liquidity around this area, and then here. So stopping here, market started making another upward movement. First of all, breaking this area here, right? Then the second one, market broke a zone around here. Can you see that? And then third one, market broke this final zone. Can you see that with this area? So, and breaking here, which is like the most recent sweep after here, and then here's the most recent low. Can you see that? Now I put on my candle and use my fib 2 again to mark the most recent low around here. So marking the most recent low should be somewhere like this, right? But if I should mark somewhere like this, market started from somewhere here to break structure. So I prefer to just mark from here. So meaning that for this setup to be valid, market should never come to this low again. For this setup to be valid, market, so since there is no good swing low, like as you can see when market was dropping, so I have to just mark the last of them all. So marking from the last of them all, you see where I projected my entry. Can you see that? This 0.79. Can you see that? So 0.79, and I have to also send this out to my friend, my very good friend. So you can also see where I'm looking out for a buy, and you can see that when I set my pen to node and I was just waiting for market to enter that zone. So already I know that since there was a high impact in the PPI, market will likely drop lower to this area, so I can tap in for a buy and then push the market up. So that was how we caught this big move, this buy big move. You get. So I first mark out this zone and this second zone, and I took my first entry here and then the second entry at this low. So I will also align it with my chart here, so you can see. So that first entry we took, can you see that? The first entry that we took was around here, right? But on my chart, I was seeing that there was enough potential that market can drop up to this area. And that is the reason why you can see that I put my arrow here. And when market dropped here, I sent out the signal to my Telegram community. You can see that here. So I sent out the signal to my Telegram community that they should buy XAUSD from that zone. Can you see that? Let me just show you. Let me show you. Can you see that? So that was it. So see where we tapped in. You just mark the zone and then allow market to tap into that area. Can you see that? So that was how we were able to get that particular move as sniper. And market pushed up all the way 1:5 because I like going for 1:5, risking 25 pips maximum to go for a cool 1:5, which is 12 points. And markets went as far as 200 because I know that markets have a long way to make up to this level the market is currently at, and this service where I'm now looking for a sell entry. So since market stopped somewhere here and rejected from our day high and dropped lower from the new day, so you can also, you already know that liquidity is somewhere here, so markets shouldn't go lower. So you can see that we took an entry from here again, pushing up. Then you'll be like, how then do we get to find another new entry to enter the markets from here? That's where this comes in. You bring your fib again. But first of all, you check out for break of like sweep of liquidity around the highs, which was here, right? So since market swept liquidity around this area, you then bring your fib and check the most recent low, which was this one. Can you see that? So marking from the most recent low to the most recent high, then you extend. The market tapped into our 0.79. Can you see that? So they tap into our 0.79. We put higher up to this, our TP2. So here's our TP1 and here's our TP2. So that is how we were able to get this particular sweet trade on XAUSD. So secondly, there was a video I do create before on how to know that this particular tapping will work out fine. So that is where we align it with my strategy one, the RSI, which is the divergence on the RSI. So screen the divergence on the RSI is a clear, like it made this setup a setup. So know that this is likely to play out, and if you want to take this entry, know that you should just go hard. It will always play out. And I like my SL being 25 pips or less, so that it will help me trade even the smallest of account, which is $10. So that's how I'm able to get this good buy move. But around here, I wasn't on the chart. I remember that my trading timing is 2 hours, so this was clean 3 a.m. and then I should check by this trader at 5, and by 5 market was still here, and then I give it another 2 hours, which was 7, and market was there. So at 7 TP hits, and then if maybe you still have a long way to go with this trade, you can wait till 9, and at 9 market was here too. So I just went 2 hours timing, and if I should have taken this trade, I'll probably done for the day, because this profit is enough to take care of all your daily expenses and even to move a small account to a big account. So that's how we find our clean setup. So right now, I've already given you my bias for the news coming, and since market is pushing way higher into our SL, I think here is all entry areas, but market must at least reject from this 0.88. Market fails to reject around this area, then this setup is now looking somehow like you should just exit. To get me? So here is still a good entry for us to even take the sell. You get. So but I won't take the sell yet. Remember that my rule is 25 pips or less. That will allow the market to keep pushing, and give me like 25 pips SL or less, then I can take the entry. So probably, since market is also in my day high, which is where I do consider as a resistance, I'll be looking for this market to give me a clear candlestick pattern showing me that it's ready for a reversal. Then I can take my trade here, or maybe an RSI, just any pattern around here that can signify a bearish move, then I can take the trade from there. And remember that I do use my EMA for confirmations, so that's just how I do find my trades. And with this, we are good to go and can be profitable with this. Just manage your risk, make sure you protect your capital, and make sure you manage your trade. So use proper timing and manage your trade. Don't just over risk the account. Once your money finishes, trading ends for you. So make sure you have money to take the next setup. So that's just it for trading. So with this,